Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to one more installment of the Dimas Wine Shop and Tasting Room video for the week of Raves and Faves. Raves and Faves is all about the wines that we love here at the shop that we're excited to present to you. I do want to say a quick thank you for the class yesterday. We had a great turnout, and I think we had a lot of aha moments, and I know over the next 3-4 weeks we're going to continue to do so, and thank you everyone for your support. And we'll talk a little bit more about the rest of the class towards the end of this video. And first up on our list of Raves and Faves, we've got Kristen's pick. This is the Alain Jam and Phil's. This is the 2015 Reserve Grant. This is the GSM Côte d'Aron Rosé. It's bone dry, all done on stainless steel, fruity, spicy, good acidity, nice long finish. Think of like big watermelon and strawberries, and that's what this wine is all about. And next up is Christine's pick. This is the El Bro. This is the 2012, the Kick-Ass Garnacha. Comes from Cariñena, Spain, which is up in the northeast corner. And it's 100% Grenache. It's 50% barrel aged in French oak for only 3 months. So we really are preserving a lot of the fruit. And I was telling Christine right when we were tasting this that this is one of the most fruit-forward Spanish wines that you're going to come across. I think it's really, really fruity, and on the nose, it's definitely New World. On the palate is definitely where the Old World comes in. But just think of like raspberry, cherry, leather, spice, and it's got this really nice, smooth, peppery finish, which I really like. But lots of lively fruit, which it's a nice change to see that from Spain. And next up is Serena's pick with the Ryan Patrick. This is the 2014 Redhead Red. Comes out of Columbia Valley, which is in eastern Washington. 7 months on oak, American oak, of which 15% is new. It does come from 3 separate vineyards, which is on the Waluki Slope. 70% Cabernet Sauvignon, 25% Merlot, 4% Malbec, and just a little splash of Syrah. Which I think is just a really nice blend, because what you get is something that's really, really easy drinking. It's reminiscent of black cherries. It's got some chocolates, and it has some chocolate notes to it, and then also some dried herbs. But talk about a super easy drinking wine. If you're a first-time wine drinker, or you have guests that are coming over that have never really tasted red wine or don't know what it's about, this is a good place to get them started. All right, and next up, what we have got is, this is Yvonne's pick. This is the Fieldstone. This is the 2013 Merlot. Comes from Alexander Valley, which is in Sonoma County. The winery itself, though, is in Healdsburg. It does spend 16 months on American oak, of which 30% is new. I think I found my new love. I was just saying what an amazing wine this is, because I love those real big vanilla, bold flavors that come out of either Merlot or Zinfandel when they're done on American oak. And I think this is an absolute home run. Big fresh fruit, big vanilla, and just really a joy to drink. Next up is Cooper's pick. This is the Precision Red. This is put out actually by Xanthos Wines. They're out of Napa Valley, specifically Pope Valley, which is on the backside of Hell Mountain. This is 68% Cabernet Sauvignon. It's 14% Merlot, 18% Petit Verdot and Petit Syrah. And then it's got just a little bit of Malbec as well. 24 months on American oak, of which 40% is new. When you pour this wine out, this wine is like ink. It stains your glass. It's big, it's bold, it just calls for red meat. So, but the tannins on this are really kind of smooth and silky on this. This is not a harsh wine at all. But I think that for you backyard barbecuers, I think you're going to be really, really pleased with this wine. And last but not least, we've got my pick, which is the Muscardini. I've always been a big fan of what Michael Muscardini does. He does a lot of single vineyard wines. This is his 2012 Cabernet Sauvignon, which comes out of the Madrone Ridge Vineyard, which is in Sonoma Valley. 18 months on French oak, and big, nice, smoky, beautiful flavors. So think of like licorice and spice. And then it's also got some fruit to it. But talk about a complex wine. I think I know we've always done well with Muscardini, and I think that the majority of you tasters are really, really going to enjoy this wine. And just a few reminders for what we have coming up events-wise. We've got the blind tasting class, which continues for the next 3 weeks. Even if you didn't come for the first week, make sure you're coming for week 2, 3, and 4 so that you can learn how to blind taste wines. We've also got live music coming up, and we'll have more details very, very shortly. We do have a chili cook-off, so make sure you brush off your recipes so that you can come in and get your chili judged against other patrons here of the shop. And then also just a reminder that we have got wine club pickup, and that is taking place on Saturday and Sunday. We'll be tasting. And once again, thank you for tuning in. Cheers, and thank you so much for your patronage.